Welcome to the Whurthy Services training video series. This is Module 1, the Staff Experience. In this fourth video, we're going to walk through Purchase Collection Package. We'll start by overviewing the concept of packages and how they are implemented in Whurthy Services. We will then search for and book a collection package as staff on behalf of one of our customers. And then finally, we'll look at how to organize and complete the bookings for a collection package. With that said, let's dive into the staff experience. Now, as is often the case when we want to review administrative aspects as staff within Whurthy Services, we want to look to the right-hand sidebar Whurthy links and scroll down until we get to the administration section. Then we'll be able to see that there are two links that are relevant. First of all, there is the Manage Services link, and then there's the Manage Packages link. Now, I share that because a package is comprised of services. So as long as you've got services set up, then you'll be able to proceed to create the package. So with that said, I'm going to assume that you've watched the video about creating and managing services and dive into the Packages link. So now when we look at the packages page, we have the button at first allowing us to add a package. Then we have the definitions for the two different types of packages that exist in Whurthy Services. First of all, we can read about prepaid packages. So a prepaid package offers a bundle of the same service with a discounted price. You're probably very familiar with this, and this may have been a particular sales offering that you've used within your organization. The second then lists the collection packages definition. Collection package offers a collection of different services delivered by selected attendants. If you intend to offer a collection of services delivered by one attendant, then it's recommended to create a service rather than a collection package. So a couple of notes here before I proceed. First of all, note that we've got the label attendant. Again, that is a label that can be customized for your organization when you install Whurthy Services. So we are simulating as if this is within a spa. And it's our experiences that spas, as an example, are a good one because many spas will offer collections of different services. And so that's where this label of collection packages came from. And so if we look down, we can see here that we've got this whole body restoration package. It's 120 minutes. We've got that the package is active, that it's of the type collection package. And then we can see we've got 4 services in this package. We've got a deep tissue massage, facial, manicure, and pedicure. And then the calculation of duration when you create a collection package, that's done automatically. We will be reviewing how to create a package in another video. But when you create a collection package, it does look at the duration for each service, and then it totals up the duration for you, not only noting it in this duration field, but also in the title as well. We can see here that the package cost is $128. So that really is a cost that's set by you as you create the collection package. We can see the description, which you can write up however you want. We've just put this description that provides a little bit of context for this demonstration. And then finally, we've got the membership level of guest. And it's worth noting that we do discuss membership levels on the loyalty program in another video. So look to the card in the top right-hand part of this video display. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead with this understanding of this whole body restoration package. Now I can go ahead and actually purchase this package on behalf of a customer. Now, do bear in mind, when we get to the customer experience module, we will look at the customer's experience of purchasing a package. But right now, we're focusing as if someone's phoned in and they are asking for a package. They're asking for, but perhaps they phoned in and they've asked about getting a facial and a manicure, and you've taken the opportunity to let them know, well, if you get this whole body restoration, you can also get a pedicure and deep tissue massage. And so you've gotten the customer interested. And so they're going, yeah, I'd love that. I'd like to try that out. So then you'd want to be able to book. So to do that, we need to look to the right-hand sidebar, and we're going to look at the appointment management section. And then we're going to go to customer profiles. When we go into customer profiles, then we get to see our customers here. Now, just as a note, that what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll down here, and I would just pick on another test here. And now when we go into the customer's profile, we can obviously see their contact details in the first card. Then we have the ability to manage booking appointments for them here. But packages are different from appointments or services from the context that a package is a collection or a grouping of services, right? So I'm going to look at this packages section. We can see that this customer does not have any active packages. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the purchase package button. And then it's going to take me to a page where I get to select. Now, if I had more packages, if I had prepaid packages and multiple collection packages, they would all show here. For the purposes of this example, I've only got one active package. So I'm going to go ahead and just click on the purchase package button. Now it knows that it's being purchased for this customer. And so if I scroll down, now I'm in the profile for another test. And so I can scroll down here, and sure enough, now we see this package. But we've got this title row for the package is got a background color of red. And that just means it's not paid. And I can see if I scroll down that I'll talk about credits remaining in a moment, but I can see that we've got the status of booked. And so in order to pay for it, we're actually going to go and click on the link for the package itself. And now we're taken into the form to make the payment. Now, this is very similar to how a service is paid, is marked as updated. And that was covered in the purchasing a service video, and check the card in the top of the screen if you want to watch that video again, or you haven't watched that video. And so here I can see the booking information, the customer's contact details. In this scenario, the hypothetical scenario, I'm on the phone with them. I can see that it's booked. I can see that we've got $134.40 to pay. That's including the tax. And so I'm going to go ahead and just mark that they've paid it. And I'm going to go at the bottom here and click on the update package button. And so now it takes me back into their profile. I can see the success flash message at the top of the page. I'm going to scroll down because now I can see that I've got the package, the background color of the row is green. I can see the services in the package, and then I can see that I've got 4 credits remaining and I've got the status of paid. So now we've paid for the package. We're ready to now organize the bookings to, in effect, fulfill this package. Now, the reason why we've created the collection package as a specific feature is that it allows for those situations where if you have a collection of services that are offered by different service providers, or you want to have the flexibility to offer the services within a collection packages through different service providers rather than just one service provider, then the collection package is the ideal tool for that. If you only have one service provider, as was noted in the recommendation on the package page when we were creating or looking at the creating of a package, then it's better to just do a service of all of those services. However, that would require you to have, in effect, a start and an end time and to do all of those services one after the other with one attendant or one service delivery provider. And so the challenge with that is that doesn't allow a lot of flexibility. And that's the whole point of the collection package feature. And so now when we go to book this, we actually have 2 attendants that are set up in this implementation of Whurthy. So I'm going to show you how this works. Now, what Whurthy Services does, we can see that we've got 4 services in the package. And so when we are booking this, obviously, once we've got a sense of, okay, which attendants are we going to use for this, we'll actually be able to see that as we go through booking. We're also obviously going to make the decision of, do we want to have these services done in a 2-hour block? So what do I want to have, you know, the deep tissue massage, then the facial, then the manicure, then the pedicure, like running consecutively? Do I want to give the client a break? Maybe you had services that are longer. Do I want to have the client receive all these services in one sitting, as it were? Or do they come across, do they visit a couple of times? That's totally up to you. And because of the way we've designed it with that intention of offering you the greatest flexibility when it comes to actually organizing the logistics or the scheduling of all of these services within a collection package, understanding or with an appreciation that these collection packages may be a whole day affair or a half day affair. And so you may want to include breaks. There may be breaks or turnaround in times included for specific attendants or service delivery providers. Again, the idea of setting up service delivery providers and their working hours and turnaround time, that's covered when in the video where we talk about service delivery providers. But at this point, I'm just going to focus on the organization of this collection package, the scheduling of it with a customer. And so maybe if I'm still on the phone now I would be in that place if I need to book an appointment. So now that I've got the package ready, I know I have these 4 services. So I know it's going to be a deep tissue, a facial, a manicure, and a pedicure. When I go ahead and book an appointment, when I book an appointment for the service that's in a package, Whurthy Services is going to know that. So it's actually, when I select one of these services, it's actually going to prompt for me. So the first thing I'm going to do is, with an awareness of the working hours of the 2 different attendants, I am going to set this up where this collection package is being delivered by 2 different attendants. And I'm going to aim, maybe the customers let me know that, on a particular day. So I'm going to go ahead and just check the attendance here. I'm going to have a look at Lal and see when Lal is working. I can see Lal is working Tuesday through Saturdays, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. I can see that Kerwin is working Tuesday through Sunday from 10 to 8:30 on most days. So then I would be thinking of, okay, what's a good overlap day? Yeah, they're both around. Let's go for the the customer said early afternoon. So it looks like we could maybe do a Friday, for example. So let's go and try and a 2 to 4 p.m. Friday. So that's the first thing I'd want to do, just to have that awareness of, okay, what are the likely attendants or service delivery providers to be able to use for this, to actually organize and schedule. But we're going to go for Friday. We're going to start at 2 p.m. and see what we can fit in. Now, in this particular installation, we've got no existing bookings, so there won't be any. It should be very easy to get this organized. Obviously, if you've got a busy schedule, you're going to be checking that, and you may have to look further out, and that's going to be a part of just organizing and checking the schedule. But I'm going to come back in now, and I'll look at the customer profile, and I'm going to click here on the another test profile. So I've gone back to the customer profile, and now I can start booking the appointment with the package in play. So I'm going to start with a 30-minute deep tissue massage. And at this point, when I am looking or searching for an opening, Whurthy is going to let me know about availability. So I can come in here. I know I wanted to do a Friday. Maybe we're going to do this for, say, the 15th. And I know that I want to go with a 30-minute deep tissue massage. So when we when we look at booking services, this is already explained, but I'm going to just see who's available here. And so we were going for around that 2 p.m. time. So I'm going to scroll down here so I can see, oh, okay, it looks like we have got Kerwin is offering this. So it looks like Lal doesn't offer this particular service. So that's good. So let's start with a deep tissue massage. I'm going to book that opening for 2 to 2:30 in effect. And so that's done. Now, this is where we get to see Whurthy Services knowing what's going on. So I can see here that we've got this collection packages available. It's letting me know that I've got 4 credits remaining and the services that are a part of this. So this is good. And it's giving me a little note here. Due to the complexity of booking multiple services for selected attendants, Whurthy does not validate bookings against specific services in the package. Rather, each booking is applied to the collection package. It uses up a credit so as you add each booking to the collection package, or as you make a booking, it uses a credit. So Whurthy Services isn't going to check at this point, and that was deliberately done. The main idea, though, is so long as each service within the package is booked once, there should be no issues. If an error is made, then the booking can always be cancelled and the credit will be added back. So if you happen to book 2 deep tissue massages, for example, you'd see that pretty quickly on the customer profile. So you could cancel the one and then go back and then go to the next one, say facial in this case. So in this case, I'm going to mark, I've got this 30-minute deep tissue massage. I'm going to mark the checkbox for the package, and I'm going to go ahead and click on confirm booking. And so now when I can scroll down, it's already marked. It's got this deep tissue massage, but note that it's already marked it as paid, okay? And when I come down here, now I can see, oh, I've got 3 credits remaining. So again, there's a bit of a rinse and repeat here. So I'm going to go ahead and look for the facial. I know I'm going from 2 p.m. to 2:30. So now I want 2:30 ideally. So I'm going to go and book the appointment again on the 15th. And now I'm going to go and select facial and click on the openings button. And now it's going to tell me who is available. And so this is where the searching ability of Whurthy Services starts to help me, because it's helping me to sort of navigate the issues. So now I can see here, whereas the deep tissue is only being offered by Carewin, now I can see that I've got 2 attendants. So I can see that Carewin's offering this one at 2:30 and Lyle is offering this one at 2:30. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and book Lyle in this case. And so again, I've got 3 credits remaining. It's letting me know I want to go ahead and book this facial. And so I'm going to go ahead and click on the checkbox and come down here and confirm it. And it takes me back into the profile. So now I can see 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. And if I scroll down to the package, I can see I've got the 2 credits remaining. So again, as I'm looking at these bookings, I'm just double checking, right? As if I'm the concierge or the receptionist that's taking this call, or maybe you are the service provider doing your own bookings. You're just double checking, making sure it's good. So now I'm ready to go and look at the manicure. So now I've got 2:30 till 3 p.m. So now I'm going to go again on the 15th. And I'm going to go manicure, select the openings, scroll down to that 3 p.m. opening. So get to 3 p.m. And so again, I can see that I've got 2 service providers. So maybe I would have Lyle also deliver this one too, because I just delivered the facial, for example. So I'll have Lyle deliver this one. And so now we're going to apply that credit again. I'm going to click on confirm booking, and then on their profile, I can now see 3 of them run together. And this is the point where now I've got 1 credit remaining. Maybe this is where you totally have the flexibility, and you could have had this flexibility at any point. I've got the pedicure remaining. So I'm going to go ahead and book the appointment. And so on the 15th, I know I'm going up until we started at 2:33. So I know the next opening should be 3:30. However, I might have the option, and I could have done this at any point in the process. I could have given a 15-minute break, for example. So when I scroll down, because Whurthy Services works on 15-minute time blocks, I could at any point book, put a 15-minute break. Now, I don't know if I would in this case. It might have made more sense to sort of do it after the first hour, or maybe you might put a break in after a grouping of services. And, there's 2 different types of service within the collection package, and you may want to introduce a break in the middle. It's completely up to you. But in this case, I'm going to have Carewin deliver. I'll just do a double check. Carewin is delivering this one, so I'll book that opening. I'm going to check the checkbox, scroll down, and I confirm the booking. Now, here we get the opportunity. So now we can see we've got the 4 services that are offered: the deep tissue, the facial, the manicure, the pedicure. We can now see they don't have any active packages. But what we can do is we want to just double check. I can click on this all bookings link by the customer bookings title row here. And now I get to see in effect the entire package. I'll just zoom out a tad so you get to see the whole thing. So we can see the first 4 entries. This is in effect showing us the last, or the closest, as it were, service right at the top. So I can see 3:30 and then 3, then 2:30, then 2. I can see the 4 bookings here. I can see they're all marked. And it also tells me that all of these 4 bookings, they have this row for package used. So I can see all 4 of them were applied to the whole body restoration. And then I can see the whole body restoration package here. I can see that it's paid, that it's marked up. That really concludes the process for not only understanding what a collection package is, but how to purchase one for a customer. There's no way that I could have covered all the different combinations and possibilities and permutations of how you can make the best use of a collection package for your specific needs. So that's what we've tried to do with this collection package. We've really, as a feature, tried to make it as flexible as possible, but having it taking care of the essential stuff. So hopefully that's made sense. Hopefully that's clear. And we look forward to hearing from you about how you're making great use of this particular feature. Whurthy, value made easy.